Our next great discovery sought to answer a question at the heart of biology: how cells form new life.
You know, in the course of human events, this is all pretty recent, right?
Yes.
They found nuclei, there's cells around nuclei, animals and plants have cells.
Yes.
Then what happens next?
Well, after a gap of some 30 years or so, people began to see cells dividing.
Cell division is the process that the cell of a plant or an animal goes through to duplicate itself. While scientists had known about the process for decades, German zoologist Walter Fleming was the first to describe it and to publish his findings.
And his book was published in 1881. This book was momentous and extremely important in the history of cell biology because Fleming described cell division in a way which would be acceptable in a modern journal.
Fleming observed the process of cell division in great detail. With the help of a powerful new microscope and new dye staining techniques. With these innovations, he was able to identify structures that later were named chromosomes. And then, his great discovery. During cell division, the chromosomes undergo dynamic change. They divide into two identical parts, one for each daughter cell. Fleming called this process mitosis.
So that's the whole process of mitosis as he described it in 1881.
In a tadpole tail.
In a tadpole tail, yes.
And he knew to go to the tail because the tail is growing, or the back end of a tadpole, there's a lot going on.
Exactly, yes. He knew that if you're going to see cell division in detail, sorry for the pun.
I like the pun, kooky for the pun.
Then that was one of the places to look.
The splitting of chromosomes during mitosis was a breakthrough discovery. It opened the door for scientists to begin understanding how one cell can turn into a complex organism made of many interacting cells.